Today, from Las Vegas, Nevada, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Texas Christian University Horned Frog. Andy Dalton.
I love his football IQ. I love his ability to have people rally around him. And as he likes to remind me all the time when I get ready to call one of his games, I can run it a little bit too. A nice presence to have on your team.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Looking to throw on second down. Sharp. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back to throw again. High throw, but the catch is made. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 27. Flush to his right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 7 catches, 87 yards.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
Looking underneath and finding Hubbard.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Sharp. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And it's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Oh, backbreaker. That'll drive the coach, the offensive coordinator, just crazy. You get it all the way down there in the red zone, can't capitalize. Instead, they go the other way on the fumble return for a touchdown.
How about the aggressiveness of the defense, though? They're not about to just fall on a fumble, are they? Scoop and score is their motto, and they just did it.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown.
Taking it about the 1. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Open man is Mingo, complete.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Panthers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Play fake. Mayfield. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, a 22. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 13 carries, 94 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does, and they want to make sure they get him there.
And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Throwing, Mayfield.
He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Seven, our score after 1.
Second quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Here's Mayfield. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. Mayfield to throw it. On the crossing route, complete. That's Myers. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down. Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st.
Third and short yardage, Mayfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Mayfield now. Open man, it's Mayer in the end zone for the Raiders touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, it's Tristan Ebner from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
And that is taken in by Hurst. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action. Sharp. And that's complete to Sanders. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Off the bootleg. Sharp. And down he goes. Brought down, a Raiders sack. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Sharp. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw. Sharp. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. And this all incomplete. He tried to check it down to his running back and nearly had the ball picked. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They'll look to throw again. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
That's to his running back, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Throw left side, caught by the tight end, Hurst. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
He's got his target. That's complete.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Sharp, flushed out right. It's caught by Sanders. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Sharp. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. They'll fake the jet sweep there. Instead, hand to Jacobs up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Mayfield's throw there complete to Myers. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with a foot. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Looking to throw. Sharp. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Sharp. Short throw underneath to Hurst. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it here. That is caught. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Back to throw. Sharp. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. To throw again. Sharp. Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Operating from the gun. Sharp.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Sharp steps away. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. And we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Pushing his way through.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown. All tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense.
And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes. And that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Majors used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They'll run with Sanders. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow. This guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
Sanders is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on third down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Usually see those guys out wide get called for holding on running plays. Here, a passing play.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this quick screen, bubble screen, anything where they're having to block for their fellow receiver, usually at the point of attack, and this time he got caught.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he showcases the spin. A pretty good gain before he's taken down. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. From the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked. Does the big boy have the juice? And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw complete there to Smith. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Mayfield. Same target. It's Jacobs again.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Over the middle, complete. That's Leonard. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Leonard. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. Sharp. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And the Raiders have got him. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here is third and quite a ways.
Looking to throw. Sharp. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. Sharp. This is caught. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers add on to their fourth quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2.
He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the fourth quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.